welcome to today's class. We are about to hit day 7 of our 12-day sleigh, which is the Christmas core cracker, and it is an absolute cracker. We are going to be working with 3 circuits. Each circuit has got 3 exercises. We are going to be doing 1 round of each circuit. We have got 1 medium to heavy dumbbell. We have got 1 medium to light resistance band. The long terra band is best. And we have our mat. The majority of this class will be performed on the mat with 1 exercise in circuit 2 that we will do from standing. Now, because we are working for 9 minutes, we want to make sure that those 9 minutes count. Therefore, we will be working for 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, with a 15-second rest between sets. Okay, I am going to tell you now, or invite you to come to the mat. Every single exercise that we do, I want you to think about keeping the chest open, the core engaged, and really be intentional about your movement. We're going to begin from the floor, and we're going to grab 1 little dumbbell, have it here. I'm going to set the timer. We now have 15 seconds to prepare. We're going to hold the dumbbell between our hands. We're going to tuck the chin and come back to the mat. We are doing an exercise that you will be familiar with, which is the sit-up with the dumbbell reach. Okay, are we ready? Okay, let's tuck the chin and let's reach forward. Pull the dumbbell back to the body and release back to the mat. So we're curling up. Do never lead with the chin. Tucking the chin to the chest, curving the spine as we come up. You're going to notice that the dumbbell does make things a little bit easier because it adjusts your center of gravity. Now, make sure you're not holding your breath, reaching forward and pulling it back. Set your own pace. Your feet and knees should remain hip distance, which means we don't let the knees roll in or out. We're getting a nice little pace set here because, as I said, when we are working with short training sessions, we must make sure that everything is working solid. Beautiful. Okay, set your dumbbell to the side. We're now going to grab our resistance band. We are going to sit back, knees and feet hip distance apart, roll the shoulders. Grab your resistance band, create that resistance, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to lean it back into our Russian twist. We're pulling up and over, making sure we keep the chest open and the back straight. Now, as we pull from one side to the other, I want you to really think about the core engagement. I want you to think about creating additional resistance on that band. Let's go. Beautiful. Don't be holding your breath and don't be sinking into the lower back. So don't be rounding through the back. We want to make sure that the spine is nice and straight from the lower back to the neck. Working as we create the little twist from side to side, pulling through that resistance band, creates that gorgeous bit of tension and additional engagement of the abs. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to stay in this similar position. We are going to pop the heels like this, toes up towards the sky, knees and feet hip distance apart. We're going to roll the shoulders back. Now imagine you're attached to a wooden board from the lower back to the neck. We are going to lean it back. We're going to pause and hold. As we pause and hold, I want you to try and tear that resistance band in 2. Keeping your shoulders low, arms reaching forward in front of the body, opening that resistance band. Come on, we are creating tension, which brings additional engagement to the shoulders, which I know you can feel. Come on, let's go. Leaning it back, making sure that our abs are the only muscles holding us in place. We are going to feel this over the hip flexors and the top of the legs. Oh my God, loved it. All right, pop that to the side. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to stand ourselves up. Circuit 2, exercise 1 is called the inchworm. This is where we're going to drop down to touch the toes, walk it out into the plank, walk it back, come back to standing. Okay, feet hip distance apart, down we go. Soften the knees, walk it out. When you get to your plank, keeping the knees low, hips low, walk the hands back and up to standing. Come on, let's go, walk it out. Wrists in line with the shoulders as you drop, up we come. We're going to drop down, walk it out. When you sink into your plank, make sure you do not drop pelvis towards the floor. We don't want to spend too much time here, but walk it out into your plank, engaging your abs as you go, keeping the knees low, keeping the hips low as we walk it back in, keeping the bum down. Gorgeous, up to standing, walking it out into your plank, pulling it back, strong, controlled. Gorgeous! My little microphone has been all over the place. All right, now we're coming back to the mat from here. Let's tuck our chin, bring ourselves down to the mat, bring those ankles in towards the hips. Now from here, lifting, we're going to go around and tap. So we're tucking the chin, we're creating that little swivel point in the mid-back as we come around and tap those ankles. Keeping head, neck and shoulders up off the mat. Again, working the obliques, working strong, tapping those ankles. Let's go. Bam, bam, pow, pow. Oh yes. Gorgeous. Pop, pop. Come on, boom, boom. Pow, pow. So we've got a gorgeous little rhythm going on here. And the burn has arrived. Yes, let's go. Oh, gorgeous. All right, so we are gently going to bring ourselves around onto our knees. We're coming into the plank hold position. Why don't you bring yourself down into your box, wrists in line with the shoulders, fingers nice and wide. We're going to send one leg at a time back, tucking the pelvis under, pushing the floor away, and pausing in this position. Don't tuck the chin. Have your eyes forward of the fingers on the mat. That helps you keep the neck nice and long. Pushing the floor away, engaging the core. A gentle tuck of that pelvis in towards the belly button means additional engagement on the core muscles. Beautiful. Let's go. Strong, controlled. Breathe. We've only got 10 seconds left. You're doing amazing. Yes, you are. Zipping those abs right in towards the spine. Beautiful. Oh my God, love it. That is circuit 2 done. We are going straight into circuit 3. Spinning yourself around now back to the mat. We're going to lay it down. We're going to send the legs slightly away from the hips, hands behind the head. From here, we're just going to simply lift and release. So we're lifting the chest off the floor, sending it towards the sky. Notice we're not tucking the chin. We're doing a chest lift, engaging the abs as we go. Keep the eyes to the sky. It's a little tough for me to talk through this because as we come up, you need to engage your core. Let's go. Eyes to the sky, making sure we're lifting the chest. Hands gently placed behind the head. Elbows wide. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Set that gorgeous little pace for yourself. Lifting that chest to the sky. Imagine somebody lifting the sternum. Oh my goodness. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to bring ourselves into tabletop position. So you can either keep your head, neck, and shoulders on the floor, or you can draw head, neck, and shoulders up. We can bring ourselves into tabletop position, knee in line with hip, and simply tap down. So if you feel with your head, neck, and shoulders up, it's a little too intense, bring your head back to the mat, bring your hands out at 45 degrees. We're going to keep the 90-degree angle behind the knees, and we're just simply tapping down the toe towards the floor. We're pushing the lower back into the mat at all times. Okay, good job. Beautiful. Oh, forgot to tip the floor there. Let's go. When we tip the floor, make sure that the opposite knee is remaining in line with the hips. And pushing the lower back into the mat. That's it, gorgeous. Oh my God, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so we're on our last exercise of circuit 3, which means we have only got 45 seconds left of work. We're going to bring ourselves back into tabletop position, knee in line with hip, ankle in line with knee. This time, head, neck, and shoulders up. We're going to pull on that resistance band. Let's zip those knees and feet together while we're here. Tucking the chin, lower back into the mat. Let's try and rip that resistance band in half. That's how much tension we want to be creating on it as we pulse up and down in our 100 position here. Although we're not doing a 100 count, we are doing a 45-second stint. Let's go. Breathe. I don't know about you, but my core is on fire. Gorgeous. We're pulsing while keeping the resistance on the band. Come on guys, we've only got 5 seconds left. Let's go, 3, 2, 1, and done. Do you see how effective when you're working bang for buck, short, swift exercises, pack a punch, and really get everything fired up in a short amount of time? Here we're going to just lift the knees, lift the tailbone, pull the knees in. Next, we're going to tuck the chin. We're going to roll forward and back like a little ball. We're going to bring it forward, pop the hands behind the hips, push yourself up and forward. Push the hips to the sky, drop the heels to the floor. Soften the knees, restack one vertebra at a time as we come to the top of the position. From here, take a breath in and out. Take a breath in and out. Take a breath in. This time, bring the arms long, flex the hands, roll the shoulders back, open the chest, close the shoulder blades. Open the chest, close the shoulder blades, and in 4, 3, 2, 1, class is over. Thank you so much for joining, and I cannot wait to see you tomorrow for day 8. Let's go, guys! Woo!